Wake up. Ba-dum.
Hi.
What's that from?
I don't know.
Wake up, San Francisco.
Hi.
Hi. What's that from?
I don't know.
Full House. Bob Saget.
All
Danny
right,
Tanner.
All right.
Well, we talked about Bob Saget just before.
I mean, I know who he. I was like 6 when those came out.
But you went off about how like you love those shows from back then.
I do.
So how do you not
They're
know
just
Wake Up?
enjoyable. I usually just like kept.
How do you
them
not know
on.
Wake Up San Francisco?
I don't know. I do like
gosh.
them.
And the Rush Hour Renegades. Who were that? Joey and Jesse's radio show. Oh my God. You are horrible.
At least I like Friends. Anyway, Mental Health Awareness Month has ended, so hoods are back on.
Hoods are back on. Seasonal depression is a lie.
Mm-hmm. It's always.
Because it's always there. Do you feel, I don't ever, well, I hate being, maybe that's the issue. I hate being outside. So like.
Summer is just as equally as depressing.
Yeah, so it's actually more because at
it's
least.
hot.
Yeah, I like fall and I like winter. Fall, winter, spring, summer is the order of my favorite seasons, holidays.
Yeah, and if I were
Summer's the
president,
worst
if
holiday.
I were president, I would ban summer.
Ban it. Which we
Wait.
talked about. Could you?
Mhm.
Could you be president?
Yeah.
No. And I mean this in the same way. I really mean this in this way. Okay, you ready? Same way that I think about like C-level type people in an organization, like CFOs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The gall to say, yeah, I'm going to apply and I think I could be a C-level person at a company, or yeah, I'm going to go for it. I think I can be president. Like the just like self-absorbedness,
I know I
ego-ness
could.
of it.
I know I could. I'd be a great president. Everybody would be so happy.
They would be.
I know. Free tacos all the time. Who would be your vice president?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And we're going to go celebrity only. But
What? I already had somebody in my life who I'd pick.
okay, Amelia Earhart.
No.
Who?
She's dead, honey.
I would pick a celebrity.
No, I would pick my friend Ronnie.
Why? What qualities? Because a VP is just there for looks.
Well, first of all, he's hot.
All right.
Second of all, he and I are very like-minded.
Okay.
However, he is not as instinctively angry as I am. So, like, I would be the person who'd be like, press the button. Just press the button. And he'd be like, what? Do you really think? I mean, here's the
Because you need
the
two sets of
situation.
keys.
Yeah.
Your button be pressed and you'd be like, Ronnie, press the button.
And then he would be sitting there, like, just holding the block button in, like,
Yeah.
don't press the
Don't
button.
do it.
So, yeah, that's why I'd pick him.
Do you ever
'Cause
see
he has calmed me down so many times. Like, when my eyes were red and boiling and I'm like, he's like, okay, let's just, like, take a step back.
So he'd calm America down.
Yeah.
When we all got worked up after you.
Yep.
It was really fun. I saw a video of a lady who said she can never vote for a woman president.
I saw this.
And she's like, oh, because their
They would
emotions
start wars
and
in a
stuff.
heartbeat.
And then it was like, every war has been started by a man.
I love how they phrase it because they walk in and they play so dumb.
Yeah.
And she was like, for people who might not have seen this video, the guy's like, so, like, do you think that a woman should be president? And she's like, no. And he's like, why not? And she's like, well, the woman's hormones are just so all over the place.
Yep.
And she can start a war at any moment in time. She's, and the guy was like, yeah, right. But weren't all wars started by men? And like, they ask it in like such an innocent way. And she just was like,
and then like did not compute.
mm-hmm. Or the guy that was wearing a shirt.
Oh, the women, we respect our women.
We have to respect women in the United States. And it was like,
And it was like a Monica Lewinsky joke
yeah.
on the front.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then
Yep.
the B word on the back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But then he's like, your shirt is just too good.
Yeah,
let me see
read
that
it.
again. And then he showed it to me. He's like, right, but like women's rights. And the guy was like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
He's
we
like,
love
we
women.
respect women. And oh my God, so
Oh my
funny.
goodness.
I freaking
I
love that.
yeah, I have no problem. I would vote for a woman president. I have no problem. I vote for any like thing of a president.
Mm-hmm.
Gender.
Who would be your vice president? You didn't answer.
I mean, if I was picking non-celebrity, it'd be my best friend Eric. But he doesn't care about anything, which I don't know would bode well.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone would be like literally asking him a question about something very serious, like a
He'd
terrorist
be like, I
attack,
don't know.
and he'd be like, he's like, it didn't show up on my doorstep.
Sucks to be them.
Actually, might be make a good VP.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he might make a good VP.
But you said celebrity, so who's your celeb?
I don't know. Because you got to pick somebody who's a good... Ryan Reynolds. But he's Canadian. He can't do it.
Damn it. I
No?
love Ryan Reynolds.
Should I check on you? Because you told everybody how I let you choke and die.
It'd be nice.
Are you okay? Hands up. Hoodies up.
Shut
Are you
up.
do you just let it chill? Or you ever kind of just put it in like...
I honestly very rarely have my hood up.
Oh my God, I'm a hood up all the time.
No, I very rarely do. Because I
I'm a hood
can't
up all
turn,
the...
I feel like I'm like, I lose the rotation of my neck.
Well, I don't need to look at anybody. You just stay in your own
Well,
life.
okay.
But I don't know. You would have to pick somebody like Ryan Reynolds.
I would pick Mark Wahlberg.
That's a good one. You have to
Yeah.
pick somebody like that who's like
My leg is itchy.
not hateable,
Mark Wahlberg.
lovable,
I love Mark Wahlberg.
good to look at.
He's good to look at.
Because a VP is just political eye candy.
Mark Wahlberg is like my favorite.
They do nothing. They do nothing. You know what gig I would love? And I'm not going to get... I know we talked about presidents, and we're not going to get political. So this has nothing to do with political like affiliation. But you know what job I'd love the more I see it right now? Not specifically her, but like Kamala's husband being the second gentleman. Damn, that seems like a great gig. Like first man would probably be a little bit tougher. Like if you were president and your husband, right? Like that, because it's a little bit thing. But he's the VP's husband, so like the VP already is like kind of removed, and then he's like, but he gets to get all of the benefits of like being with somebody who's in the White House.
Cords are set up right now. I'm just stepping.
We're
on
having a
them.
bad cord day. Like this one's all over here, but this is actually mine.
Mine's pretty content.
And the mic cords are
It's
all
just
over the
everywhere.
place.
It's all right.
They're so nuts.
It's on par with the week.
They're crazy. When we were looking, I was looking through my phone, and I was actually cleaning up stuff. But Meg says she has some stuff that might be of interest. I used to have a crazy amount of just random notes. The craziest one that I have in there, I use the note app for just random stuff, but I have the order that me and Serena get at Cheesecake Factory because we could never remember what we get at Cheesecake as if we eat there every week.
I love that. I have a lot of random stuff. I have a lot of orders from like when my family would order food. I have shopping lists.
In case you're wondering, Serena
have,
gets the chicken Madeira and I get the crusted chicken Romano.
I love that for you.
Go ahead.
One time I went into the doctor's office and I had to have my family history. So I have a chart in here with all of my family's problems. But the one that I found that made me laugh out loud, my family went to a nice dinner for, I think, my mom's birthday, or it was just something where we were all it might have been my mom's birthday.
What place can we say?
Gricos.
Gricos. Never heard of it.
Very nice. It's part of the Friedman Group.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Fire and Ice, Beaumont Inn.
Oh!
They own all those.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're all a huge group.
God, I want to be rich.
I know, me too. So we go to this
like, comment, subscribe, and share.
We go to this nice restaurant and we're sitting there having a great time, and this group walks in, and like imagine like an old mafia family, like
Love
super Italian. All the girls walk in their like furry big jackets, big jewelry, plastic surgery, and then the guys walk in and then one guy sits at the head of the table. He doesn't look at anybody, he doesn't talk to anybody, and then it's like everybody, like all the other men that came with the women, like went up to him and like gave him like his own moment and like sat down, and I'm watching, and like everybody else has their back turned and I'm watching, and I think my sister-in-law caught out of the corner of her eye these people walking through, and I typed this up on my phone and I just slid it across the table to her so she can read it. And I typed over to her, how many murders do you think the table behind us has committed? Because they were 100% mafia.
How many murders the whole table, and how many of those murders were just by that guy at the head of the table?
Yeah, she responded all of them, and my brother responded enough.
We have, all jokes aside, we have some areas here in Northeast PA that you're like,
I'm pretty sure my great-great-grandfather was involved somehow. I don't know if he ran a block or if he was the helper of a runner of a block. There was something in relation to him and a block and the mafia or the mob
Gotcha.
that he was like part of. I would do it. I would be a mob boss. The only sad
I
part is
think if
that
you
everybody
threw me-
kills each other.
Yeah, if you threw me back in the day, I would have tried to join a mafia family.
But you just I'm bored.
I could tell.
The only like scary thing is that you just don't get out of it.
No.
Like it's like your father can come into the room one day and be like, "Hey, let's go
I
for a
know.
walk."
Is there a job? Is there a
Don't
job in the
come
mob?
back. Can I be the janitor?
I know. That's what you need. Like if they run it out of like a gym, and you're just like, well, I'm the guy that takes care of the mob gym, and I just look the other way when I see a dead body in here.
Yeah, I just clean it up for them,
Exactly.
and then that's how I stay alive. You give me my money, I go home.
Exactly. And you're
Yeah,
not
man.
really part of like the active activities. You're
Yeah.
just the
Yeah.
cleanup
I
part.
wonder if it still exists.
What, the mob?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course it does.
but it's just not as.
Or is it?
Can you imagine?
It probably is.
That is so weird. There are so many things that are going on in the world
That
that
you
we
just have no idea.
Don't know about.
I know you think they're fake, right? Like
Yeah.
the mob or like super high, like ranking people, like the Illuminati.
Mhm.
And I know
the
we
Illuminati's real.
we both believe it's real, but like even on a lesser scale, like we know that even if you don't fully believe in the Illuminati, there is a lesser scale of that, of just like rich people who like hang out in the back rooms and like make decisions
Mm-hmm.
and for like the world. Like
Mm-hmm.
we think all these like companies like fight each other, and really they kind of do on the public, but in the back room they all are talking to each other
Mm-hmm.
to be on the same page
Mm-hmm.
to keep making as much money
Mm-hmm.
or
It's
run the
crazy.
world. Yeah, it's nuts. I just knocked this out of my ear because I'm so crazy. It's just wild. You have none of that. We just
Yeah.
like kind of think it doesn't happen.
I know. I would kill to be a fly on the wall, like everywhere,
I know, right?
everywhere all at once.
Is that what that's the superpower I always would want, invisibility.
Oh yeah, big time.
Flying would be great though, because you can get somewhere really quick, and I hate driving so much. So flying would be cool.
My hood's falling off.
It's all right. You got the hair coming out. My ex used to do that. She used to have the two hair like thing that would come down.
Oh, she's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are they now? Do you ever look at the exes on Facebook? See what they're up to?
No,
make
but
sure make sure that you're doing better.
well, one, no, because I know that I'm not, and two,
How are you not? You don't think you are?
no. But what I was going to say is, what's funny is I don't, but all of my friends do. So like my friends will know.
Oh, look at your exes?
Yeah, like my friends will know what so and so is doing, who they're dating now, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, did you see this?" And I'd be like, "No, that light just like dimmed."
Probably. My daughter is running around like crazy upstairs. And my wife's also painting the kitchen right now. So she's trying to do that while our
Being a mom.
4.5-year-old is running around.
God love her, and we're down here making this silly little podcast.
I know.
She's gonna kill you.
No, because she likes painting, and I hate painting with a passion.
I don't blame you. It's annoying.
Do you like painting at all?
No,
I hate it. I can't take it. I just want to get it done with so
that's
fast.
how I feel about coloring.
Yeah, maybe that's why. And she loves coloring. She loves painting, though.
Good
She
for
finds
her.
it like therapeutic.
Good for her.
I despise it with a passion.
I honestly, even she said that when I walked in today, and I was like, "Ma'am, it is 5 o'clock, like
Yeah.
or 6 o'clock. Go to bed."
I know. She's like, yeah, she puts the baby down and then she starts painting because she wants to paint the kitchen and the living room.
Today,
No, she'll probably paint the kitchen today-ish and then maybe finish the kitchen tomorrow. She'll probably have it all done by Tuesday or Wednesday.
good for her.
Yeah, I
Could
couldn't,
not be me.
I couldn't do it.
Could not.
We
be
paid
me.
somebody to paint the entryway though, because it's like the second floor, but it's like straight up. And I was just like, I ain't getting on no ladder to paint.
I ain't doing none of that.
I've seen too many people fall off of ladders.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know I've never fell off. My dad fell off a ladder.
My dad fell off a ladder too.
What is
I
with-
think.
but-
he fell
okay.
off of something and landed on a rock.
I've seen so many videos of people falling off ladders, and they're hurt, but they're okay. Isn't it weird that injury should like end in death more than.
I think that's when my dad broke his ribs and didn't go to the hospital.
Well, what do? You just wrap your ribs. They don't do anything for them.
Yeah, but like pain meds maybe.
Oh, yeah. Get the good stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's a good documentary, too. Dope Sick. It's about the oxycodone.
You know what kind of documentaries I watch?
Well, it's not a documentary. Shoot. It's a show, but it's based off of all that stuff.
You know what? Maybe I'll sleep on the couch tonight, and maybe no, at my house, and maybe I'll watch a National Geographic documentary because those are the kind of documentaries that really make me happy.
No, that's lame.
No.
Do you know I bought the Planet Earth DVD thing?
Oh, and I'm lame.
And it's the worst thing. It was the worst. I was like, why did I spend any money on this?
Oh no, I love them. My best friend and I.
I don't
watched
like animals though. I don't really care
My
about.
My best friend and I watched one about elephants.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh my god, it was so beautiful.
No, none of that stuff would intrigue
Don't you
me.
ever just think that it's amazing though? So babies, right? Babies have the ability to be surrounded by people who teach them how to do things, right?
Correct.
Animals, let's just take a dog for example.
Yep.
Them shits are born and they just walk.
I know.
Or a better example would actually be a giraffe.
But
a giraffe is just like, boop, and he stands right up.
Okay, I'm gonna find out this thing.
Wow, that was actually really good. I was like, I've heard that sound before.
Giraffe years to human years. I have a theory about this. If a giraffe is 15 years old, that means that they are 46 and a half for human years. You say these animals are ready to go and walking, but that first days or so is months in human years. So are they ready to go outside as soon as they're born, or is it just because their life moves so much faster that it looks like they are?
Well, yeah, no, but I mean, have you ever? I mean, and this is because I watch so many documentaries, but also follow a lot of zoo social media. Do you ever see a giraffe give birth?
Well, yeah, they have they're ready to go.
They literally plop out on the ground, and in six.
But
I would
maybe
say in a couple minutes.
But they're growing more in the.
But it's just the incredibleness of nature itself.
How do babies know at 9.5 months or so? Just be like, you know what now? Right? Isn't that wild?
Yeah, I know. Think about that. But even you think a baby is going to develop.
How do people not believe
the baby
in evolution and just?
But that's what I'm saying. A human baby has true cognitive functions that are going to develop into a true human being, right?
Yeah.
An animal does not have that. That is evolution saying it's not because you think it's fun, you literally have to for your survival. That is why animals can do these things so fast, because how they need to live is how they need to act.
So there probably was a whole bunch of animals who came out and were born and were just I don't know how to walk. And then they all get eaten and they're like, well, Darwin took care of that one.
Isn't that how giraffes' necks got longer? Because the trees got taller?
And then they were able to eat. And so the ones with longer necks would survive more.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. There's probably a whole bunch of animals way thousands of years ago
that were just ooh, what's this pup?
Yeah.
And a lion came out of nowhere and was snack time.
Because they took too long. They were like, you ain't going to survive. Where humans were just well, we'll just live in these houses and hide from you.
Yeah. Humans are I'm just going to lock the door.
Do you know how mad I get at bugs and animals and everything being around? And I'm like, my house was built in your house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like a chipmunk right into our garage, and I was like, get out of here. And the chipmunk's like, I'm trying to find my own damn house. What do you mean get out of here?
That's why a lot of people get I mean, I get it, but I don't. But it's when sharks attack.
Yeah.
And people get mad. It's you're imagine if somebody came into your house.
Well, yeah,
and was pissing on your floor and
just
hanging
out,
yeah.
throwing a beach ball around.
Yeah.
You'd be like, boom, you'd shoot him. You'd be like, and you'd be like, 911. I have an intruder.
Yeah.
They were peeing all over the case because people pee in the ocean,
mm-hmm.
and they brought a beach ball.
And they had a really loud boat in my living room.
Yeah, and so I shot them, and then the cop would be like, That's appropriate. That's an appropriate.
Yeah, a shark does it, and they're like, kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Well, they wanted to kill the bear that attacked 2 kids.
Cocaine bear.
In my thing, I never saw that. Apparently, I know a person who saw it, and he said it was great for literally a movie about a cocaine bear.
Yep. It like you think like I talked to somebody at work who said that it was awful and terrible and the worst movie she's ever seen, and I was like, but did you have high expectations? Like
No.
if you go into it thinking that it's gonna be like a top notch Golden Globe movie or Oscar I should say movie, you are gonna be severely disappointed. But if you go into it thinking I'm about to watch a movie about a bear that does cocaine, you will be pleasantly
Those are the best
surprised.
movies when you're in that mood. Those are the best movies. When you're in the mood for a movie that you're like, I know this isn't great. I know it could be trash. I know it could just be whatever.
I honestly wouldn't say that it was trash. Like we were sitting
I
there
heard it's not trash.
we were sitting there watching it. We're like, wow, this is about something like this is such an abstract topic, but like it's not bad. Like I wouldn't say that it was like the worst. Like I've definitely seen worse movies. Like would I watch it again? Probably not. But I was like,
yeah.
Like I finished the movie and didn't feel like I lost time.
Because you went into it knowing what it was.
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
So
good.
everyone should go see Cocaine Bear.
You should. It was good.
I know. I wanted to. I got invited, but I didn't want to stay out late
Yeah.
to go to the movies
Because of the goils.
for it. And also, movies are a huge trigger for my noise issues.
Oh yeah.
So, although seeing Cocaine Bear, I probably could have been okay because it just seems like it's just constant.
I think it's on streaming now. So
Yeah.
you can watch it at home.
But it just seems like in the theater, it probably was just constant chaos.
yeah,
So
it was good.
it's harder when it's like a movie I'm trying to watch.
Yeah.
And like really
Sure.
focused, and I get my noise issues that happen.
Sure.
I hate the movies so much. God, I hate the movies.
I haven't been in a really long time.
It's horrible. I thought we were gonna get not to make it morbid, but I thought we were gonna get shot up one time because it was around when all those shootings were happening, and
I
someone
think about that.
someone
sometimes.
dropped. They literally adjusted their jacket, and all of their change fell out of their jacket, and it sounded like bullets, like that they were trying to load like a thing, and everybody in the whole theater was just like, and then the person was like, sorry, like I think because the person was just like, I'm trying, it's not me, I'm not, like it was just the world has
Chaos.
made it just not a great place.
Yeah, no.
But I should have saw Cocaine Bear. Maybe I will see it.
In all your free time.
At some point, I got to get through the Marvel movies, as you saw last.
Make that a priority.
What? The Cocaine Bear or the Marvel
The
movies?
Marvel movies.
Well, I don't know. We were just talking about Cocaine Bear. Is there a cocaine Iron Man? Some would argue probably all 3 Iron Men.
I was going to say, what are you talking about? There it is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, I'm going to go.
What if you just left right now?
This has been really great
And we
and
never-
fun, but I'm going to talk to you later.
And we never ended it, and you just brought the microphone with you, and you drove home, and you did it from your car.
I'm just saying all the way home.
Oh, God.
Too
It's
late
been
to
just a chat.
apologize.
It's just You sing the same songs every time. Learn something new.
I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't wait when I'm thinking about you.
Who's that?
Shawn Mendes.
Sorry, Sean. It's just a chat.
It's just a chat.